Brothers and sisters, welcome to another Angel View. Whenever I go out in the city of Seattle, I walk around, I see Christians or worldly people. I see demons following people, demons of different kinds, big ones, large ones, attached to the face, attached to the leg, attached to the hair. Whatever. And then I see angels. I see Christians. Not a lot of them, but a few. Angels following them around, standing in front and in the back of them as they walk by, not knowing the spiritual beauty that's really, really around them. And so, one Saturday, I was walking in Seattle. I was just out enjoying the sun because it's rainy all the time here, and the sun rarely comes out, but when it does, everybody's out. And so I stop at a park, which a lot of homeless people sleep at in the evening, but there were no homeless people, or maybe a few people across the way, or a person walking their dog, but nothing really, no homeless people. I don't want to disturb anybody. So anyways, I decided to sit on this bench, just chilling. I had my phone and everything. And I saw a man. He was walking with his daughter. She had to be about 8. And he was talking to her. And he had 3 angels behind him. They were all Caucasian looking with blonde hair. They didn't look the same, but they had the same robes, but their faces were different, in different shoes. But their wings were stretched out, and they're pulling them in. That means that they just got there. Because when angels fly, their wings go out, and then when they land, it goes back in their back. So they just got there. And I sat there and watched them, and I looked at them, and they saw me looking at them. And one of the angels looked right at me, and she asked, "Can you see us?" "Yes, I can. I can see you." "Oh." And she turned around and talked to the other angel. She said something, I don't know. And so they all looked at me, and it was as if they were a bit taken back that I was looking at them. They, they didn't expect me to see them. So, these angels, they were all women. And they were walking with the man. He kept stopping, talking to his daughter, walking, and they were always following him. But every time he stopped, they would surround him like a circle. They'll be around him. And so he started walking again, and so he reached a trail, and he stopped and sat on the rock, and they were standing around him again. And I was like, okay, what's going on, I decided to get up, and I didn't speak to the man. I just wanted to give the angels attention, that I wanted their attention, because they weren't obviously paying attention to me. So I went and stood by a tree and acted like I was talking on the phone. Actually, I started speaking in tongues, pretending I was talking in a different language, and I made sure he heard me. I was like, well, I'm not gonna do it now, but I made sure he heard me. And so he just looked at me and he's like, So I knew he thought that I was speaking a different language. I had a head covering and stuff, and he's like, oh, she must be African. There's no one I was talking to on the phone, though. And so I went near a tree, and I asked one of the angels. I said, "Hey," and the girl who spoke to me earlier was like, "Yeah." I never caught her name. But she's like, "Yes." But why are you following that man? And why do you, every time he stops, why do you surround him in a circle? And she's like, and she said, "We're not following him, we're walking with him." I said, "Well, first, why are you walking with him?" And she said, "We're walking with him, because the daughter prayed the night before that angels would be by her father at all times, and that he would feel peace because he was depressed." And that's a prayer the daughter felt, and the angels decided to, God granted the girl's permission. God granted the angels permission, and he answered the daughter's prayer. Okay, so they gave them permission they walked with him, and every time he stopped, they weren't standing around him, but they were talking to him. They were speaking in his spirit, giving him words of encouragement, but he didn't know it. But the reason why he stopped was because he felt like someone was speaking to him. And she told me to look at him, and I looked at him as he was sitting on the rock, and he was looking around. Like he was shaking his head, like not like he was depressed or something was wrong, but like, like it was like he was taking something in, like something has been revealed, like a peace. And the daughter was looking at him. She just oblivious to everything. She did not know. She's like, "Dad, why did we stop? I thought we were taking a walk. Why are you sitting down?" "Oh, I just want to rest and just really take everything in." And the daughter goes, "Oh, really?" Like, she was shocked. I mean, having someone sit on a rock and take nature in isn't odd. But she said, "Oh, really?" Because it was odd for her father because he's depressed. But the angels were talking to him. They were surrounding him like friends would chat with each other within a group. And they were saying everything's going to be okay. They were pouring over him peace. They were standing close to him because they know that their presence carries hope and peace and love. And so they were transferring themselves, the presence, to him, which is very beautiful. And so I was like, "That's really nice." And the angel went back to the man. She didn't say anything. She just smiled, and she went back to the man. And she started hugging him. And he felt the need to pray. And he didn't pray right then and there. He just kind of put his head low and mumbled something to himself. Oops. Yeah. He just kind of mumbled something to himself. And so the angels, he went off the trail, and I couldn't see him anymore, and I didn't want to follow him because I didn't want to be like that black person that's creepy, But the angel came to me, she said, hey. I said, hi. She told me what he said. He said to God that he loves him and he accepts his plans for him, and he doesn't know what to do. And I asked her, why are you smiling because of that? And she says, he's been in rebellion for a long time. But he's willfully choosing to obey now. And I was really happy that I got to witness that. And she was happy too. And she said, this is good news. We will celebrate. And I asked her, who's we? God and us. We always celebrate. Praise God, fam.